My family nearly killed my daughter and expected me to stay quiet. Autumn's 7th birthday looked like every pastel Pinterest dream. Pink streamers, a castle cake, kids screaming in the bouncy house. I carried my sleepy 2-year-old Rosie on my hip, her head heavy on my shoulder. She just needed a nap, that was all. My mother appeared behind me, all pearls and impatience. Darling, go get Natalie's present from the car. Can't someone else? Rosie's exhausted. Preston's busy. Leave her here. We've raised children before. Every instinct screamed no, but years of conditioning had their grip. So I handed Rosie, my whole world, into my mother's arms. 10 minutes, maybe less. I grabbed the dollhouse from the car, forced a smile, walked back inside. Rosie was gone. My pulse crashed. I checked the bouncy castle, snack table, hallway, bathroom, nothing. My mother's laughter floated from the kitchen. Natalie stood beside her sipping wine like a budget villain. Where is my daughter? I demanded. Natalie smirked. Your brat was ruining Autumn's day, so I gave her some pills. Now she's quiet. What pills? Where is she? She waved her hand. Relax. Just Benadryl. Couple spoonfuls. She's sleeping in the guest room. God, you act like I poisoned her. I ran upstairs like my bones were on fire. Rosie lay motionless on the bed, blue-tinged lips, no breath, no rise, no fall. My scream shredded itself coming out of my throat. I scooped her up, checking for a pulse that wasn't there, shouting for help while dialing 911 with shaking fingers. Footsteps pounded. My mother appeared, not afraid, not concerned, annoyed. Stop shouting. Can't you see you're ruining everything? I yanked free. What have you done to my daughter? My father stumbled in with a beer. She's fine, just sleeping. Don't be dramatic. I dropped to the floor and started infant CPR. Compressions, breaths, compressions. Counting out loud through sobs. Nobody moved, nobody helped. A mother from Autumn's class appeared, went white. Oh my God, she's not breathing. I'm calling 911. Natalie stepped forward with a wine bottle. You're embarrassing this family. The crack against my skull felt like light exploding. Then darkness swallowed everything. When my husband Derek arrived at 3:15 p.m., ambulance lights were already strobing against the siding. Rosie was on a stretcher, intubated, tiny limp body strapped in place. His colleague Janelle recognized him. She's stable but critical. Apparent overdose. Where's my wife? Inside, I was unconscious on the floor, bleeding, glass around me like ice. My mother was shaking my shoulder, insisting I was putting on a show. Derek pushed her aside, stabilized my head and neck. My father muttered something about family matters staying private. Derek's voice was steel. Your daughter drugged my child, and your other daughter cracked my wife's skull. If any of you touch either of them again, I will end this entire charade. Preston appeared, ashen. Who did this? He already knew. And when he spoke, his voice was hollow. Natalie. She gave the baby something because she was crying. When your wife started screaming, she hit her with the bottle. 3 days later, the toxicology report landed like a verdict. A safe dose for a toddler, 6 milligrams. Natalie gave my daughter 100 milligrams, 17 times the safe amount. The doctor said that 3 more minutes without intervention, and Rosie would have died. Charges followed. Reckless endangerment, aggravated assault. My parents were named as accessories. Preston got full custody after Natalie's arrest. Her McMansion went up for sale. My parents sold their house to cover the lawsuit. The jury awarded us $2.7 million after hearing years of testimony. Stories of favoritism, cruelty, the time my mother left me standing in the rain at 9 because I looked ungrateful. Natalie served 18 months. Last month, my mother sent a letter, half apology, half blaming my sensitivity. I burned it in the kitchen sink. My father wrote next, cancer, wants reconciliation. I read it carefully, wrote back 4 words. You made your choice. People call me cold, cruel, bitter. But they weren't there when my mother dug her nails into my arm while my daughter lay dying. They weren't there when my sister joked about drugging a toddler. They didn't feel the wine bottle crack against my skull. I walked away because staying would have killed us.